Hi, I'm Anthony Murray, and I'm so excited to come to you. And I want to talk about personalities because this is huge. Because people in business, oftentimes, there's a new business model that came in about 10 years ago. It was called the servant leader model, which helped seeker-sensitive people. They knew millennials were coming up, and so they knew that millennials were going to work. Their brains operate different than X generation and baby boomers. They're seeker sensitive. They want to make an impact. They want to make a fast impact. And what they learned, again, the simple truth, that people want to know how much you care before they know how much you know. And then they want to know how much you care first, secondly, what you know, and then how can they make an impact based on being connected and driven or under your leadership or guidance. And so you have to understand the difference in personality types because everybody's different. I hear people say, it's common sense. Well, common sense to you may not be common sense to her. What's common sense to her may not be common sense to you. So I want to deal with 3 personality types today. The first one I want to talk about is the type A personality. This is like me, always in a hurry. Hyperactive, energetic, splendidly positive. It's a gift. A lot of A-type personalities are workaholic. You know, work is the center of everything. This is what makes them happy. This is their mojo. This get their energy. This is where they get excited, right? So you can't let that be offensive to you or intimidating. You have to understand this type of person thrives in a certain environment. We're going to talk about that more in the future. All right, A-type personality people are competitive with the desire and need to be better than others, right? That's good. That's okay. Here's a couple of more characteristics of a type A person. They give off an impression sometimes of coldness because they're so focused, right? They repress emotions and sometimes they're insensitive and they always appear tough or firm. When I say always, sometimes, because there's no absolutes. So now you can kind of start seeing, right? When you run into an effective person or efficient person, but they have a personality that may be different than yours, now you start understanding why. This is very important because this is how you'll make money and this is how you'll push your brand or your business because you're putting people in the right place. One of the mistakes that I've made in the past is I've had great people in the wrong place and I've had bad people in the right place. And so I lost. But when I found out how to put the right people in the right place, it was magic. You want another one? All right, here we go. Type B personality is kind of more mellow, right? Don't tend to stress out really easy. They tend to arrive late often, and they seem a little nonchalant, right? They love to sleep. They live a very peaceful life without a lot of pressures, right? They don't care about competing in order to be the best. This type of person is very cerebral. A lot of times they're very intelligent. They're very smart. Sometimes those individuals like to work alone or be behind the scenes. They don't want to compete. They don't need a lot of attention. They work better outside of the light. So if you have a person with a type B mellow personality and you put them in the light will kill them. They need to work in a less lit environment so they can be more efficient. All right, let me give you a couple of characteristics of the type B personality. Here it is. They tend to be empathetic and warm. They have no problem socializing with other people. They can come across very attractive due to the great deal of confidence that they have in themselves. And they usually have a great deal of self-esteem. This is important. Again, you can put the right person in the wrong place, fail. But if you put the right person in the right place, you'll win, and it'll happen immediately. I'll give you the last one. You want it? All right, here we go. Type C personality. This is the most controversial of the 3. C-type personality people. Most of them are passive. They're submissive type individuals. No matter how hard they try, they can't help but feel helpless sometimes. Oftentimes defenseless in the face of certain stressful situations. And so you got to know how to deal with that. A type C personality will shy away from anything that feels or seems like this is what they're saying or what's happening. It doesn't mean they're not amazing because they are. You just got to get them in the right place. All right, you want to know more? Here we go. All right, they're less capable of being afraid of making decisions. Oftentimes being victims of abuse and being manipulated by people. They appear submissive and like a conformist, right, to what lies ahead. But here's some characteristics, some more characteristics of a C-type personality, right? Watch this. They inhibit their emotions. They keep emotions to themselves also. They keep emotions internally. So some C-type personalities will never tell you how they really feel. They'll never let you know what's really going on the inside. But a lot of people like that can be trusted. They can be trusted with sensitive information. They can be trusted with, you see where I'm going? I felt you say, yes, I get it. C-type personality, right? They're slow to anger, you know. They don't express emotions in order to find relief. So you have to learn this. What am I saying? The C-type personality is more controversial because it seems negative, but it's not. It's just different. And so I hope this helped. I would like for you to listen to this video, and I want you to make some notes. I want you to do some study for yourself. And so you can go deeper in the personality types, take notes, learn it, and go over it in your mind enough so you don't have to read something, but you can read the person. You don't have to read something and say, hey, I think you're A. You'll learn it because of study. Hey, doubt your doubts, feed your faith, and get to the bag. Thanks for being connected. I'm going to make you bigger than you ever been in your life. Talk to you soon.